I was umming and ahhing on whether or not to put the CCTV footage in. I've decided not to, but we had, in the middle of the night, 6 masked men with weapons trying to get in the house. First of all, I just want to say a Merry Christmas to anybody that's watching this. I hope whatever you choose to do, I hope that it's a great day, a great holiday, a great festive period, and I hope that you get lots of presents, and if you're not that way inclined and you don't exchange gifts, I hope that you can get some downtime and take some solace from the crazy, frantic world that we live in. Now, that was my most important message in this video, but I wanted to take some time to reflect, and I hope you can watch this and hear everything that I want to say. Because 2023, for many of you and for the entire world, and I know definitely for me, have posed many freaking challenges. Now, right at the beginning of the year, February to be exact at the beginning, I got a new job. I don't do this full time. I have a real life job that I've done it for nearly 17 years in my field, and it's incredibly stressful but also very rewarding. And anybody that has gone through kind of changing jobs or moving house or having big life changes, it can be very stressful. None of us like change as human beings. We tend to flock towards what is the easiest and the most comfortable, and 9 times out of 10 that tends to be short-term gain, long-term pain. So when you make big changes like you getting a new job like I did in February, it can be very stressful. But I can honestly say that it's been one of the most rewarding experiences in my personal life. I'm in a much better team, I have a much better friendship network, and I am a lot happier. And I think that's very important, because in life we have to do things that make us happy, and 9 times out of 10 that requires pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And I feel that a lot of this year has been well out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to tell you more things. There's additional things that you can hear about my personal life in this little Christmas message, this kind of yearly reflection. So I'm very happy in my new job, but it was kind of the catalyst for lots of different things to start and kind of tip over, especially over the last kind of 3.5, maybe even 4 months. September, we had Jimmy, one of my cats that was almost 10, one of our cats. We had to have him put to sleep. He lost a lot of weight in a very small amount of time, and it was the right thing to do because he was suffering. You could see it in his eyes, you could see it in his behaviour, his body language. You know, he's nearly 10, he had a heart murmur. He's lived a long, long, happy, healthy life as Jimmy. And we had him since the day he was born. And that was like the start of, in my personal life, it seemed like intense stress. Now, you don't care about my stress levels. You don't care about what goes in my personal life. All that matters is the content. But I've really struggled these past few months to be consistent. I don't think I've been consistent or as good as I could be here on YouTube. And then about 6 weeks ago, I was umming and ahhing on whether or not to put the CCTV footage in. I've decided not to, but we had, in the middle of the night, 6 masked men with weapons trying to get in the house. Long story short, on this street, there was some reprobate who, let's just say, had a few brushes with the law, and perhaps a bit too many brushes with people that also have brushes with the law, unsavoury characters, and they came for him. And I've since had this confirmed by the police. The majority of these masked men were in his garden, and one decided to jump over this very, very large fence that we've got and try our door. Thankfully it was locked. Very scary. Molly woke us up, they fucked off, and that was kind of the end of it. So it's all been dealt with the police. We've had detectives here. There's been a lot of police over this street in the last few weeks, let's just say, and everybody's been riled, and it's incredibly scary. You know, it's just really scary when that shit happens. So that silly bastard's gone now. He's gone, and the whole issue is quiet. The street's gone quiet again. Everything's cool. You know, we have everybody's numbers. There's CCTV inside and outside this house. The neighbours text me if the plumber comes around and is like, you know, hey, there's a man on your garden. I'm like, it's all right, it's the plumber. You know, it's really cool that there's a nice kind of ambience of kind of support on the street. But that was flipping scary. That was really, really scary. If we'd have accidentally left the door open, which we've never really done, but imagine if we did, I don't know what would have happened. So, and then kind of coming out of that, kind kind of got COVID again. I've been at work throughout this entire period as well. And then I had a health scare. Thankfully, everything's fine. But I like to look after my health as best I can. I find that that is a good way for me to cope mentally, physically, look after mental health, physical health. And it was like, what's going on? But I am 40 and things change as a woman. So everything's cool, but I'm kind of a very nervous, anxious person. So the slightest thing that I perceive as wrong, it's like the end of the world, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel like these last kind of 3 months especially have really just gone, here's a load of crap, here's a load of crap, here's a load of crap, suck that, boom, boom, boom. And I feel like now, literally as of yesterday, things will be getting better for me. Now, over these last few weeks, I've put out all the content, same as before, shorts, but I've had to remix a lot of shorts. I've not done any fresh shorts this last week, and that bothers me as a content creator, and I'm talking to you as a content creator now. I don't feel like I've been doing my best. I'm so sick of my thinking around 100,000 subscribers. I'm so over it. I think I'm deserving of that. I know I am. I've been 10 years back on this platform. This is a 10-year game collection, 10 years of hard work. I've never missed a beat, never ever missed a video. And I'm so tired of thinking and praying for it to happen. I'm at the mercy of the algorithm. Whatever, I don't give a shit anymore. I genuinely mean that. As long as my content's out and people are still watching, whatever, what will be will be. So for that being said, if you are here and you are watching it, thank you, really mean it, thank you. And I say thank you on YouTube, and I say thank you to my audience on Twitch, who the same people come back week after week after week. And I am hugely grateful for that. I'm really kind of like thankful that you choose to come and sit with me and urge me on, and it's just wicked. And it's just mad. It's just, I think YouTube's changed a lot this year. I've noticed every single content creator, no matter if you're big or small, people's numbers seem to have kind of shrunken a little bit. Like views are down for a lot of people. Even though views are still high for people, it's like they're down in comparison to, say, previous years. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if YouTube have gone, fuck it, we really don't want to make, because let's face it, my thing with it, if you look at YouTube as a political business making machine, if content creators make more money, YouTube makes more money, because they take fucking 30%. They take 30% of everything, every ad revenue. So surely they should just want us to be more successful and push the views so they can get more money. And I don't know what's going on, but I do think overall, you know, people come to the end of this time of year and they go, thank God it's over, I can't wait to get to the next year. I absolutely hate that mentality. I'm not bothered if this year is here for another year, or if we go to 2024 tomorrow. I'm not interested. Time is a perception, and I think you should just be happy to be right here, right now, breathing and be healthy and happy. Who gives a sugar case about 2024? Who cares what's happened in 2023? Yes, it's been a stressful few months, but when you're at your comfort zone, that's what gives you the opportunity to learn. So for me, the learning is to be more grateful, have more positive affirmations for the fact that I am healthy. I am fortunate to have a fantastic job and an incredible set of people around me. So thank you to my audience, thank you to my friends, thank you to my colleagues. And yeah, that's kind of it really. So Merry Christmas. We've got hopefully lots more consistent hardcore content coming in the new year. I always like to develop my editing. If I did this full time, and I'm not even interested in doing it full time anymore because it's not sustainable. Trust me, it's not unless you do other things like and become a video editor or whatever else. Unless you're in the top 2% on YouTube, you ain't making it. And I've seen a few people recently that are trying to sell off parts of their collection that are full time on YouTube, and I'm thinking, it's because the revenue shit. That's what you physically can't afford to go full time. So I have a full-time job. I come home and I work my ass off in the evenings to get to where I feel I want to get to. And I'm going to do that more. I'm going to be better at editing. I'm going to just, you know, buy more kind of graphic packs to put into Final Cut and edit better and just be better and just, you know, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, you know, live for this moment. So you can expect to see me at retro gaming markets, more retro game hunts and more consistent content right here in the Lady Lounge and right upstairs in the Lady Loft. So that's my pledge for 2024, you know. Take the learning in adversity and keep smiling, because life is beautiful and you only get one chance. So thank you guys, and I will see you in tomorrow's video, because this is a bonus video where you're going to get to see what we've done on Christmas Eve with a little gaming session we're going to have in the living room with the Sony Bravia TV and built-in PlayStation 2. So thank you. My name is Gemma and I will see you tomorrow. Cheers. I need a few seconds of your time to tell you about channel memberships. If you guys want to become a channel member, click join from the main page or the second link in the description. There are 3 tiers, all with different perks for you if you want to become a team member. Thanks for your time. Let's continue with the video.